Hey everybody, just wanted to jump in real quick. We are going to talk about imposter syndrome today. Let's just have some fun with this for a second, shall we? I promised my partner that I wasn't going to go on a rant today, so instead I'm just really excitedly going to be talking about something. So imposter syndrome. I'm going to upset a lot of people. I'm going to bother a lot of people. I'm going to irritate a lot of people, and I am totally okay with that because if we stay within our comfort zone, we will always stay where we are. We'll never advance, we'll never grow, we'll never be able to move forward. Oftentimes, what we find in life is very simply this: we don't have bondage, we have excuses. Imposter syndrome is an excuse that people are using online so that they can stay unsuccessful. Now, here's the problem with that. Do you want to know what the problem with using imposter syndrome as a reason to not succeed? Let's break it down to the real nitty gritty. Let's go to the words, shall we? So we're going to open up the words here, and we are actually looking up imposter syndrome right here. And imposter syndrome from the dictionary Oxford Languages states imposter syndrome is a noun, the persistent inability to believe that one's success is deserved or has been legitimately achieved as a result of one's own efforts or skills. So let me take a look at that for a second. In order to have imposter syndrome, you have to have already achieved success. You have to have already legitimately achieved something as a result of your own efforts or skills. And if that is the case, why is it the world keeps telling you you have an imposter syndrome? Why? Because we like to cling to anything that would give us an excuse to not move forward and take a risk in life. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, right here, if you're not taking a risk in your life, you're not living life fully, right? It's not about going out there and taking uncalculated risk. It's about willing to step past the boundaries of where you are today so that you can achieve what you've dreamed to have for tomorrow. Stop sitting around and saying, oh, it's an imposter syndrome. You can't have imposter syndrome until you found success. Come on. Go get your success. Go get it. It's amazing what you'll find when you just step out and say, no more excuses, no more obstacles. These are just opportunities, something for me to climb on top of so I can get to my next level. This is a stepping stone to my next level. This is going to give me a new perspective, a new opportunity to realize this was not a wall that I couldn't pass. This was simply a doorway in the middle of the yard. I can just go around. It's no big deal. Stop creating problems for other people by telling them, oh, you're dealing with imposter syndrome. Why don't you do yourself and the rest of the world a favor? Instead of telling them it's imposter syndrome, tell them, go and get your success. And then we can discuss whether or not you're dealing with imposter syndrome. Because until you achieve your success, you can't question whether or not you achieved it legitimately. You can't question whether or not it was by your own merits. So if we actually look at imposter, is someone who actually fraudulently pretends to be someone else for fraudulent gain. So once you've achieved success, sit back and ask yourself very simply, did I show up authentically as who I am? Did I actually provide value? Or did I deceive them? If you provided value that was honest and true, and you showed up authentically as who you are, and you committed no fraud to get that success from someone, then there's no imposter syndrome. Because you'll know I showed up authentically, I provided great value, and I did it with honesty and integrity. And when you look at that and you look at your success and say, I did it honestly, with integrity, 100% authentically as who I am, imposter syndrome doesn't exist and therefore has no power in your life. And if it has no power in your life, it cannot control you or the outcome of your life. So today I encourage you, enjoy your life, take some risks, get off of your haunches, drive forward, and ignore the excuse, and just ultimately reach forward and say, this is what I want in my life, and this is what I'm going to go do and have because I'm worth it. I was talking to a friend of mine. A diamond, the most expensive diamonds, they're confident to sit in a display case and bring beauty to the world. They don't need somebody to buy them and accept them and take them home for them to shine brightly and beautifully in the world. You don't need someone else's approval for you to take what you have and bring it into the world, bring it into the marketplace, bring it into your relationships. I don't care where you bring it, but stop hiding behind the excuses and take hold of your dreams and never give up before you achieve them. If there's anything I can do, by all means, let me know. Remember, there's beauty and greatness within you. Now go and share that greatness with the world today. Bye-bye now.